The Long Drivers European Tour arrived with a bang last month with the latest leg at Heathfield Driving Range in Oxfordshire, England. Loud music, shouting and demonstrations of some very, very long drives were the order of the day after heavy rain delayed the start. Once the sun came out, we had some golf, but not as you know it.
It's been really good. I mean, early on, hacking it down with rain, you're thinking, oh my goodness, this is going to turn out bad. But luckily the sun comes out, the people turn up. I think they had fun. I hope everyone had fun. That's what this is all about. You know, it's long drive, we can shout, we can, play some music, we can have a good time. So yeah, I'm glad everyone had a good time, to be honest. I'm glad everyone had fun.
Let the song play.
The tour's only been going for 3 years, but has grown quickly. The tournaments are played in a World Cup style with group stages and knockout rounds, which make for a fast pace.
It's been a fantastic event. We didn't know what to expect because it's our first foray into sponsorship. Of course, the association of whiskey and golf is not unusual. It's well established, but that really involves the well-known format of the game, which is 18 holes golf and tournaments. This is very boutique and very quirky and very new to this country, which is the Long Drivers competition as part of the European Series. And we were just delighted to think that it would be a good association for us. And as the 2 days have turned out, we think it's been a fantastic success.
It's a little bit like T20 cricket. Short format, just bish, bash, bosh. You're not walking around a golf course for 8 hours trying to watch your favourite player. We're just having a bit of fun up there. It's 2 minutes 45, hitting 6 balls, shouting, hollering, jumping around, just trying to make it fun for everyone. It is a bit of an extreme event, but we want to get it in the public eye and make everyone aware of it because we do have fun doing it.
The format is simple. You have 2 minutes 45 seconds to hit 6 balls as far as you can, and the longest individual drive within the range wins. With such a fast turnaround, there's time for men's, women's, juniors, seniors and amateur events.
There's a junior there today, I've forgotten his surname, Jack, and I watched him yesterday. I couldn't believe it. He's 16 years old and he pitched the ball into the wind. I think it was 312 yards into quite a strong wind, and that was all carry, and I just couldn't believe it, really, for a 16-year-old. And he wasn't a particularly big guy either. He was big-ish, but not big by the standards of Joe Miller and guys. Just quite extraordinary. And wonderful to see the ladies. One of the girls who is a pro now started her golf at the 9-hole golf course that I used to own, so that was a thrill for me because I'd seen her grow up as a very young child into a mature golfer now, and a wonderful player, plays in America, so that was wonderful. And of course seeing Tony Lloyd, who's a dear friend of mine, short arm golf. If you haven't seen Tony hit golf balls, well worth going on to short arm golf on these YouTube clips. Just an amazing guy and totally inspirational to me. And I think everybody who plays golf should look at that and think we should all stop moaning and just do a bit more practice and cheer up a bit, because what Tony achieves is even more extraordinary than what Joe Miller achieves, really.
After some hard-fought group stages, the final of the main event began in earnest in the early afternoon, with drives flying over 330 yards. Once again, though, long drive superstar Joe Miller stole the show. The daunting and impressive sight of Joe in full swing gave the crowd exactly what they'd come to see. And in the final with Scott Bevan, he pulled out all the stops with a monster drive of 365 yards into the wind, bringing him his 3rd successive victory in UK Longest Drive Championships. A worthy champion whose hard work in the gym and on the range continues to pay off. It was all about Joe on the winner's podium, but he's under no illusions about the standard of his competitors.
All these guys can hit the ball, and it's who's on their day. But we've been putting in a lot of good work on the range, technically as well on the swing. So at the moment, touch wood, everything feels good. It's proven in competition at the moment. Today, with Joe hitting the ball the way he hit it, probably second place was as good as I could have done. I mean, I've hit my best balls in the final, absolutely nutted a few of those, and then turn around and see Joe hit one even further. I was like, oh my goodness. But the guy's a phenomenal athlete. He takes a lot of beating. Great tournament. It turned out perfect in the end with the conditions. The sponsors, everyone that come down, Heathfield Driving Range has just put on a great event. So good one to win, especially being in the UK. Haven't had many UK events for a while, so it was good to win on a little bit of home soil.